Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Counseling and Madam Azilawati. So it's been a long presentation that been started since this morning. So we're going to start our presentation with some adrenaline. So I'm going to start. Wow. Everyone can follow along. Oh yeah.
What are we? Back for back! What we do? Back for back!
Okay. Let me give some simple instruction so everyone can follow along. First, Amin will shout what are we? We want everyone to say paperback. Next, Amin will say who we are. We want everyone also to say paperback. And lastly, Amin will yell what we do. We want everyone to say buy and sell. Is that clear?
So I'm going to continue with our war cry. Okay, so what are we? Paperback! What we do? Paperback! Take three. What are we? Paperback! Who we are? Paperback! What we do? Buy and sell!
So I hope that everyone is here is active and energized now. So without further ado, I will start our presentation. So my name is HAIKAL as the group project manager for this project. So essentially, what we want to do, ladies and gentlemen, we want to create a website where us students can buy and sell web system, where us students can buy and sell books online. Because as we all know, nowadays or currently, if we want to buy used books, we will need to enter a Telegram channel, which is for me is very outdated. So we saw that opportunity, so that we want to create a web system. So for our project consists of two users, which is buyer and seller. For each student, they themselves can become a buyer and also a seller. They both can become one entity. So with more clearer illustrations, I would like to go to our first segment, which is our web demonstration.
Alright, my name is AHMAD ZAHARUN. I am front-end developer. Okay, so this is the website that we are presenting about. Okay, so our name is Paperback Place, and then this is our introduction for our company. And then
who is the acronym?
AIMAN.
yeah. Okay, so next, this is our homepage. What tadi?
Okay.
This is what? Okay, so this is our example of goods that we are selling. Then this is who we are, and our team. Okay, so this is what is our service.
Our website service offers.
Okay, so this is our team.
Okay.
Look guys, all these handsome boys.
Okay, good.
Okay, so there's a view button. Okay. For example, the user want to shop, they can either press marketplace, shop now, or view all. This button or make a place. Okay,
Okay. Shop now and marketplace is the same.
yeah, they will go to the same page.
Someone is sabotaging us.
Someone is sabotaging us. So, page is not responding.
Your page not responding.
Because
Tagging.
Okay.
it consists of many elements that it is quite heavy. Okay.
Close. Apa rap kurang? Okay, run again. Ah, boleh letak tu. Dah, bawa keran kot.
Ludi.
Body.
Alright, we take a short break.
Keran kuat sangat.
Oh, ini berkata dia. Ha. Ya, minum.
No, we got technical issues. Dah biar semua bisa lagi.
Iya, habis.
Habis.
continue with our presentation. Okay, so our website is responsive. It can researchable to any
Any size. Oh, good.
yeah. So we can open it mobile, tablet, and laptop. And this. Okay, so let's talk about the marketplace page. Okay, so user when they enter our website, they can see all the books that are being sold, but they cannot buy it. They need to log in first, then they can buy the book. Okay. That is including the profile. Okay, so next
I'm going to continue the session for the login page, which consists of signing up and signing in. My name is QAIS, and I am from class
Tadi apa sebelah ni tadi?
AIMAN. Sami is Zuhair. Zuhair.
Ahmad Ahmad.
Ya,
Ahmad. Dia ada pakai individu. Amin.
Yes. So we continue. When we want to create an account, we need to enter the username and email, password, and also phone number.
Okay.
So we're going to sign up a new user. Okay, and the form pop up for the registration, and we enter, and our name will also appear from the header. Welcome Alberto. And we continue to the profile, which consists of me as a buyer, and it also will display the purchase history. So for now, the user doesn't have any purchase history because we do not buy anything at the moment. And then we continue to the profile settings, which consists of our information, user ID, email, username, password, and also phone number. And also we continue as me as a seller. Our website, which consists of a user can be a buyer and a seller, and this is for our listing that we are going to list if we want to sell any goods that we have. Okay. And we log out the session. And then for the demonstration for the account that is pre-existed, we continue.
Meaning you have account.
One account. Sign in, please. Oh, and if the password is incorrect, then we need to reload it back for user authentication.
Dia tak buat proper punya notification. Okay.
Okay, so now we're entering the pre-existing account, which is my profile, and we click at the me as the buyer, which consists of two purchase history of mine from the seller, and the price and the date, and also title.
Okay, this is your history.
This is my history purchase. Okay, continue on the seller profile, and this is the listing that I have that I want to sold. If the item is sold, then the check bar will appear at the sold section.
Okay.
So we continue.
Try to add new list. New list, and I want to see if the listing, if the book is listed in the
marketplace.
In the marketplace.
So continue.
So for the if user want to upload their listing or aka want to sell their books, they can click on the profile and click the add new listing button and fill in the needed information.
Ada tajuk AIMAN. Tajuk korang apa?
Fill in form.
Sell book ke apa? Dia nak tajuk
Header.
sell dan tajuk sell ke sell book. Okay,
Right, madam.
next.
So here's a little demo demonstration if we want to upload our books to the marketplace so that other people can buy from us. So for the book title will be consumer behavior, and we set the price and also add the product description. Next, we can also upload an image so from anywhere in the computer into our database. So for example, our file is located in the desktop. So before the user upload, the system will validate the file type so that it can only upload a PNG file, JPEG file, IMIC, and JPEG. So once the system validates the data type, it can upload it. So here we can see it will upload the listing and also enter the marketplace. But it will also display from who is the seller. So from here is our AMIN price. So for demonstration about buying a book, I will pass it to Harith.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Harith YUSRI, Muhammad ZAMZANI, Harith YUSRI. Okay, after the user has logged in into the web page, user now can buy books from the marketplace. So they can scroll anywhere in the marketplace to buy their own desired book. So right now, the user is me, is interested in buying a system of 5 books. So when the user click the buy button, it will display it will display a description about this book and the price. Okay, if I want to buy this book, I will click the buy button, and the payment page will redirect to a payment page.
Dia tak masuk dalam tak? Dia tak
No,
ada
tak
tak?
ada. One user, one book. No, one payment.
So the question on why we don't have a card button is because our system is based on used books and from different sellers. So if you were to add a card functionality, it will has some conflict of interest because we will buy from 2 sellers, so the payment will be quite tough. So we said that one buyer, one books. So there's no reason to add a
So
card
one off
button.
payment now for
Yes,
every
yes.
single transaction.
Yes.
So meaning that kalau 2 different sellers,
Yes.
from 2 different sellers, there will be 2 transactions
Yes,
of
correct,
payment lah.
exactly. Yes.
Okay. Okay, accepted.
Okay, continue with the payment. So the user to put their username, email, and their address. After putting all that, they can choose their payment method, which one they want. So after they choose it, they will click the pay button, and we say that this is payment is successful. So the purchase, this is the purchase history, and the book that has been bought will be deleted from the database.
Okay, the marketplace ada tak ada lah?
Nah,
Marketplace doesn't have it.
Mana tak ada?
Statistik.
statistik ni tak ada. So I will continue with
So as a seller, kalau orang beli buku dia, how do the seller knows that this is sold?
go on. Yeah. There's also box
Actually,
there.
demo as a seller.
Okay.
Okay, so for now, my name is FIRZAD and JAMALUDIN, and I'm the backend developer. So,
FIRZAD.
FIRZAD.
Okay. So now you are demo on buying.
Buying again.
Buying first.
So to display that it is sold.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then once you buy the book, you pay, and then for that particular seller nanti masuk balik as a seller tu.
Yes.
Pasal
can log in as the seller, the owner of the book.
And then there's a checker.
Oh, so
And also seller can also edit their listing if they want to change their description or title. So when they press, they can just edit the
only for those yang belum
So,
sold lah.
yes.
Yang sold tu boleh tak? I nak tengok. I nak tengok yang sold tadi can the sold item can be edited or not? You said cannot.
No,
It will not display the marketplace.
But not actually boleh update. So
Yes.
dia history tak apa lah.
So
Nasib baik dalam marketplace tak ada dah kan?
because once they buy, the availability will be set to 0. And then
Oh, okay. Dalam marketplace tak ada. Tak ada update. Kat dalam list dia je lah. Apa pun jawab.
Once the book is updated, it will also update the marketplace. So from consumer behavior, we will get consumer behavior D2 and update the price. So next segment is
so our data visualization is for to display how much books that the buyer bought in a specific month or year.
Okay.
So this because this buyer didn't buy on that year, so the chart didn't display. Okay, so this is an example.
Dia ada filter dekat dia punya chat.
So in this month, Alberto bought 1 book and Amin QAIS bought 3 books. In this month and year.
Jadi pakai chat.
Okay. Baca.
Baca. Using AMIN ke apa ke
we using coding query.
Okay. Explain sikit.
Oh. So from this code, before that. Okay, so from this code, this is
So sikit. Explain.
so from this one, the query fetch data from our table to get the month and year that user dah pay, and go down. And this is where we put the drop down so that the available month and year will be displayed on the drop down options.
Okay. So the drop down will be dynamic mana kan? Dia
Yeah.
ambil daripada database.
So the month and year that is not involved in the database will not be displayed on the drop down.
Okay.
So when we press submit, it will go to generate chart. So this one will pass the variable that we took from the form before, and then this is the query to get the total books that they bought in a month. So this is where we put the chat data, and this will be will be sent. This information will be sent to book chart, the before chart. This one, if it's at session chat data, then it will be displayed.
It doesn't display.
Chart data tu ambil dari mana? Chart data is
Set data from before this display the value that we want. So from generic chart, the value that we want will be compared and then it will be put in here. So when session done, and then it will be we direct it to the form before,
okay.
so that this session will be passed to before chat. Before yeah, before now. Will be passed here, and then the information here will be displayed here.
Dibaca.
Dibaca.
Passing the value dah. Listen. Ya, chart.
Dia sekejap.
Okay. Right. Anything else?
So for recap or summary, essentially
Show the database, go recap. Search tadi ada kan? Search ada tak? Search function tak? Search ada tak? Kau filter.
oh tu filter bukan.
Search tak ada.
So for the database, it consider three entity, which is user, product, and payment. So for the user to the product is one to many, and the user to the payment is also one to many, and payment, which consists of product, is one to one. So as you can see, the user ID is the foreign key of the product, and also for the payment, but we changed the name for the reference.
We changed the name because we cannot connect the database to two entities.
Product ID.
The same name.
So the foreign key at the product should be user ID kan? So you change it into
Okay, when user add listing, so it will go to product table. Product table is the marketplace. So we only store the username of the seller.
username of the seller. Seller user.
And then on payment we store the buyer user.
Which is from user ID.
User ID. Buyer user is the same value from user ID.
Yes.
Become the data and the line is there. Should be the same lah kan?
It's not user ID, it's supposed to be username. From user it's username. The user okay, seller user will copy username.
Username is okay, and then
Username is unique.
username is unique. Okay, now username dekat table user tu baca 20 kan? Dekat payment buyer user is also baca 20, that's correct. How about the seller user tu? Aku tengok tadi kira berapa tadi.
Oh, it can be.
Kalau dia sebenarnya datang dari username juga kan? Seller user dan datang tak kau kan?
Must be the same.
Must be the same. Okay. Ini betul kan?
Summary. Continue to the summary.
So, in conclusion, what are we proposing right now is a Carousel-like bookstore where students can buy and sell their used books into an online platform. So it will make it more easier for students to buy or sell their used books, and also eliminate the Telegram method, which is quite outdated. So that is all from me. I'll paperback like this. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Nanti kata ini